I was sent this 100 amp hour battery. It's a lithium iron phosphate style. And I was asked to give my opinion on it and make this short video. So let's check it out. This has got a potential of 12.8 volts and 1,000 amp hour capacity, giving you a 1,280 watt hours of power out of this battery. This is that lithium ion phosphate style, which means it's pretty lightweight, but packs a lot of power. So I tell you, as big as this battery is, I can just lift it out of here with one hand. Very easy to handle these. For as large as they are, they're very lightweight. So here on the side of the battery, very big sticker here that explains all the specs for it. Your 100 amp hours, 12.8 volts, total energy capacity, your volts times your capacity here gives you your 1280 watt hours. Got a couple warnings on here. Makes mention of a very smart battery management system in here. So if this thing senses that it needs to stop charging, it's going to do that. It's going to kick in the protections needed to protect the battery and to protect the devices that are plugged into it. So very plain otherwise. You've got the handle here to lift it up. Nothing really on the back or on the sides. The bottom is completely smooth here on the bottom. And the fittings for attaching your connections screw right in here, and they give you these pieces here to do that. Pretty nice. These are like thumb screws. So when I'm looking at this battery in comparison to a standard AGM style battery, like this one here on the right, you can see the differences already. So based on the size, this AGM one's a little bit smaller. It's not quite as wide. It's just a little bit shorter, but it doesn't have the BMS sitting on top like this does. But the weight, oh my gosh, this has got to be, I mean, it's 5 times, 10 times heavier than this. It's so much heavier than this battery over here. Same basic setup here with your top posts in this case here. But if I needed to use these batteries in a situation, perhaps maybe for a golf cart or something that required more voltage than 12.8 volts, then I could hook these up in parallel or in series, however you might need them to go. If you just need more capacity, you could do those one way. You could do more amps, more volts. You could do it the other. So that's one thing you can do with these. If I take a look at the voltage in the unit right now with the multimeter, this is just shipped to me. I haven't charged it yet. I haven't topped it off or anything. But I'll go ahead and connect up the multimeter, and we'll see what it looks like for charge as shipped. That there. And we're coming in with an as shipped at 13.2. So it's pretty topped off already. And then looking at this AGM over here, you can see that the corresponding voltage on this one, it's coming in at 12.8. So you've got differences here between the chemistries. These will typically run around in the 12s. These will start out higher and then work their way down. But the rated amount here is 12.8 volts. So I'm going to use this here in a gate operator that's going to cycle a gate multiple times per day. And so it's going to need to be able to take a charge. It's going to have a charge coming in from a solar system, but it's going to be used to open those gate arms, which have DC motors that need a 12 volt connection. So go ahead and hook that up here, and I'll show you what that looks like. So I've got my gate operator here with a space for the battery to go. And I'm just going to put the battery in there. And it's just so convenient that this is such a good size that and weight that I can put this in without really any hassle. So I'll connect up my wiring like this. Really like how these thumb screws are provided. Haven't seen that on any other batteries I've purchased in the past. They're usually bolts. Don't need any tools for this. It's really nice how that works. And then I'm going to go ahead and set this inside the controller box like that. And then I just connect up my wiring here. And now I've got activation and I've got the powering that I need. I can even take a look at that. I can see all the way through here the battery voltage. Right now here it's showing through the machine about 13 volts. So it's just a little bit off from my multimeter, but I think that's all in the right ballpark there, 12.9, 13 volts. So yeah, this is how you could use these style batteries. The 100 amp hour is going to give me a ton of work back and forth with that gate operator before it needs charging. So if an event happens where we have a cloudy week and I don't have solar to charge the battery up, I'll still make it through that week and then catch up when the sun comes out. But hey, I hope this was helpful to learn more about this 100 amp hour deep cycle battery. And I hope this information has been useful to you. And as always, I hope you have a great day.